Hello, welcome to my channel. Now, the last time the video was getting a bit too long, so I had to cut it off, sort of. Okay? So what I need to do is, I normally label these things. In fact, I've done this one. Deal cards until end of stack. So this is the end of loop. End of card loops. Let's test it. Okay. So that is now finished, pending testing. Okay. So what it would do is, okay, what it will do is it will come through here. It will loop through all the hands and give them a card. Okay. And then the results of it will be in that array called actions. Okay. So that array called action would look, if you had a lot of splits, it may look like this. So that just means the first card gets a 6, the second one gets a 5. If there's, because there will be two. If there's two in the array, that means there's 2 cards. Okay. So we're still in the while loop here. And that's the end of that loop. So we're still in the while loop. So what I'm going to do is there's a function in underscore called every. And if I find my underscore window, so returns true if all of the values in the list pass the predicate test. Okay. So I'm going to do a predicate that I want, as I said, I want all of them to be 0. Okay. So I'm going to paste it in and talk about it. In the while loop, we do let stop equals every that. So if that's true, that's going to be true, and then it's going to burst out of the loop. Okay. So what we do here is, if it's true, we haven't added the player cards yet. So what we do is we do a test. If it's true, if it's false, that means we need to add, give the player some card. So what this will do is that would populate all the cards for the player. Okay, so that means when this is false, when this is true, let stop is true, that means all the players have got all their cards, and that means it's finished. This whole process is finished. Okay. So when that process is finished, what we're going to do is we want to do a test to see whether the player has bought, because what it is, how the game of poker goes, if all the players are bossed, the dealer does not deal himself any cards. He just says, okay, you've all lost, and takes, he would only deal to a player to hands that aren't bossed. Okay, so we have to simulate that. So I'm going to paste it in and talk about it. So we just want all the hands that are played. So it's just going to be the ones with a card property on them. Okay, so that's all. This is just a filter doing that. Okay. And now I'm going to do and I'm going to use every again here. So player boss equals every hand played is more than counts 21. Okay. If that's the case, then it's just bossed, so we don't have to do anything. at all. Or the dealer doesn't have to do anything. So what I'm going to do is for the case of us working out what to do, all we need is the dealer total. Okay, so I'm going to set something here. Called the dealer real total, and it depends on if the player busts. So if the player does bust, the real total is just the dealer total, because that means you bust. I don't have to give myself any more cards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens, because you all your hands are bust, so I don't have to do anything. However, if he hasn't bust, that means the dealer has to deal himself cards until the rules of poker says that the dealer has to keep giving himself cards until he's got 17. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that the dealer sticks. If he's got soft 17, he's got to stick. That means if he's got an ace and a 6, he's got to stick on that hand. Okay, that's how I'm going to play it. Okay, so I'm going to make a function, and it's going to be called deal to dealer. And we're going to need a dealer hand. Okay, and all that's going to do is what I described. It's going to deal to the dealer. Okay, so it's going to, that function deal to dealer isn't created yet, but obviously it's going to return the dealer real total. Okay, and I'm going to create another function that's not function. Obviously, when the dealer has finished getting his total, we already know what the player's got, because his object is an object, and his results are saved in my cards. So here, I'm just gonna call this function winnings. How do you spell winning? Winnings. I'm just going to call it winnings, and the parameter I'm going to take is the dealer total, dealer real total. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this function first. Okay, so this function is it's going to be a function that's just going to sort of deal cards to the dealer, so we don't have to check any charts or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm going to in fact do now, I'm going to do it on another video. So I'm going to stop this video now. On the next video, I'm going to create this function. I might create winning. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Until next time, bye.